I'm Kiya.
And I'm Cari.
And today we're at the MPower Northside Arts Fest.
Let's go see some art! I'm here with
Crystal Soku. I'm a muralist, a visual artist, and a paint instructor.
And what inspired you to make and create this art piece?
Just like the joy of Northside, just like, you know, speaking to the resilience and the freedom and the strength that we have. And I definitely want to showcase the youth, just kids being kids, coming together, and just having a good time, you know.
Why do you think it's really important that we showcase kids actually being kids?
I think it's important because I feel like we need to get back to the basics. Just seeing kids outside playing with each other, running around, going to the park, and just kind of like building community together. We don't see that too much anymore, so I really wanted to make sure that that was a big part of the piece.
Hi, I'm Christopher Harrison. I'm a local artist here in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
First question I want to ask you, Mr. Harris, is what inspired your painting?
Well, it was actually a combination of the staff at the Minnesota African American Art and Heritage Museum. We were trying to find a way to talk about the history of Minnesota, as well as, you know, the experiences of Black folks as they came to Minnesota. So we came up with this idea to talk about the Great Migration in a way, which was really important in you know, having Black people come up here and settle so that they could build a new life. Okay, so I had mentioned maybe there's something about a scene on a train. So I imagined, you know, someone on a train coming from the, you know, deep south up to Minnesota, so they could start a new life after Civil War. Art can tell those stories, you know. So for me as an artist, you know, it probably sounds a bit, you know, I don't know, facetious or whatever, but you know, I think it's important to, you know, tell those stories and also to entertain people. Also, you know, I think it's important to just look at something new and something that'll make you think and appreciate, you know, the lives that we're living and that our relatives have lived also.
Hey again, you can check out Mr. Harrison's art at our museum soon. For now, let's go check out some more art.
I got it.
I'm your auntie. I told you that. This is my niece, right? My name is Tanika. I go by TRG Gifted Hands. Last name is Graves. Yeah.
So where are you from? Like, where did you grow up?
I'm from St. Paul, Minnesota, Rondo area. But I am rooted down south. My mom was from Houston, Texas, and my dad was from Mississippi. So I'm a Southern girl. You know what I mean? Like, I was born in Minnesota, but my summers
You got them Southern roots.
Yeah, I'm away. Like, all my family is down south, so my household was Southern. So my parents moved up here for work back in the 70s, and one came up in the 60s, and so I've been here ever since. Anytime you see my artwork, it's gonna have women in it, right? Because my aunties, I got so many aunties, and they love on me so much, and so much family. So anytime I do art, it's about show unity within the family. Right? There's people that do certain things like objects or like landscapes, but mine is always gonna have some people of color because that's who I am, right? It's gonna represent the community, and yeah, that's me.
what really inspired you to like really go hard on your artwork and really go hard on your creativeness? Like, you know how kids, they always, you know, color and draw.
Yeah.
But like, what actually made you want to actually start doing bigger
Continue.
pieces?
Yeah. Well, I started doing murals on my parents' walls. I've been into art and murals in the past 3 years. I finished 7 murals in this past 3 years.
Oh, wow.
Prior to that, I was working for a company and I was giving my all, right? And then I was pouring into it. And then you look up and then you're just like, I'm doing all this work for what? What does it mean to me? You know, it doesn't give me life. It doesn't make me happy. And so when I put that aside and decided to do full-time art, it's been up from there. So I've been heavy full-time artist, which a lot of people can't say that, and I'm excited about it. I'm in different aspects of the art world, but it's all art. So whether I'm teaching in the community, I'm doing community engagement or murals, I've been doing all art and I'm happy.
Thanks, Tanika. Now let's go hear from the event host.
Hi, we're here with Melody Strong, the event organizer for the MPower Northside Arts Fest. This is your art, right?
Yes.
Give it some space because it's really good. What gave you the inspiration for this?
So this was actually created with the similar grant that I got from the city for this event, but this is the one I got 2 years ago. So this was a community youth mural that I created. Actually, it was designed by my students at Franklin Middle School, which is just about 3 blocks that way. So we created it in the school. We designed it. This is literally one of my 8th graders' drawings. And then the flowers and stuff are all designed by my students as well. It was all about like cultivating a healthy community through the symbolism of gardens.
What inspired this event?
Well, there was a couple of things that inspired it, but mainly I attended a mural fest in Detroit, Michigan a couple of years ago, and it was really inspiring because it was called Blackout Murals, and an artist organized it there, and they blacked out several walls around their similar community like Northside, and then they brought artists in, and they do it for a whole week. So they were able to raise the funding and stuff for something like that. So I'm starting baby steps with just the one day, but that's basically where I got the main idea from. But it was always something I always kind of wanted to do because as I was driving around, as I've driven around Northside as a resident here, I've lived in North Minneapolis for 25 years. I've always seen potential, especially vacant lots and buildings and stuff like that that need a little love. And I thought having a mural fest to kind of start it this way, baby steps, get the word out about it, and then each year just kind of build on it and hopefully do the same thing that they're doing in Detroit.